street down there. That's Old Town. Old Town. You're moving around, you see this building? That's an Old Town building. So we are still in the streets of Old Town. These places were during the time of the Portuguese, the time of Arabs, trading and everything. So it used to be done here. So all this area, this was like the town center of Mombasa during the 18th century. As you can see there, I'm just showing you a bit history, sharing about of the history. All right. Sema.
Welcome Maksaba.
Wasema nini?
Mogo. Kachiri.
Kachiri. Haya. Mashallah.
Mimi ndo jembe, mimi ndo komanda. Ukitaka nifuate. Tukufanyie kazi yako.
Maliza. Kwa Jesus niko chini mo. Martin. Kwa Jesus niko chini.
Mwambie karibu sana. Nitafute nikamfanyie kazi.
Isha kwa tayari ama bado hajapata tayari?
Miogo. Kwa tayari miogo hata tunatoa sasa.
Nataka utoe nimekupata katikati. Kama ziko tayari, usitoe kama ziko tayari.
Tayari. Unaona?
So that's how we buy cassava. This cassava over here. Keep it, Sanga.
Cassava 30.
It's telling me 30 bob. Is it 30 bob really? 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 Anyway, so I'm just having okay, I'm joking. But that's his price. So let me not say it's really because at the end of the day, that's his business. And that is, we're in town center, so of course things that are a bit pricey. Anyway, support. Kotamu. Sijakuchukua wewe.
Nimeona. Ameniona lakini. Sasa ngapi kwako?
Mimi nataka moja tu. Nike pilipili, limau.
Na limau unaokuwa juu dada.
Limau.
Weka masala kwa wingi.
Alright, so I'm taking my cassava over here. I'm gonna take a bite, then I'll tell you how it tastes. Alright? Okay, so now this is Old Street. Oh my god, this is the main street actually, the town center itself of Old Town. You can see. So I'm just taking a walk. So I'm taking a walk. So we are going. Wow. So let me show you. This used to be an old town. You see the house behind me? Also used to be a house. That is the court chambers, and also the Court of Appeal of Kenya. Also, it used to be an old building. So all these buildings you see here right now, they were built around 1800th century by the Portuguese, and then the Arabs came in. Also, they're doing trade with the Portuguese, with the Bantus. So a lot of things happened. So all this street you're seeing is called the Old Town itself. But it's called the Old Town itself. By the way, see, tengeneza kitambo hii pia. Old Town, yeah? Alright, so we are walking. So they're telling me, yes, even this place was Old Town Mombasa. Right, we are on the streets. This is for Jesus. We are going to Mombasa for Jesus. Yeah, the famous Fort Jesus. All these places. Ooh, my head scarf. Asante. Asante, siku nyingine. Assalamu alaikum. All right, so we are going to Fort Jesus. Actually, let me go in here. Let me show you in here, okay? Let me show you here. So this is Fort Jesus World Heritage Center. This area is declared national monument. All right, so there are so many. There's a big monument here, so I'm showing you the monument itself. Okay, it's very big. So this is how it looks like. Oh my God, I'm too short. I am too short though. So the whole place is a monument, yeah? So I don't know what is written over here. Oh yeah, so it's written in memory of Arthur John Bink Wavell, commander, the officer and men of the Arab Rifles who laid down their lives in defense of Mombasa and this coast during the Great War. So this is basically a commemoration of the soldiers who died during the World War. All right, so let me show you about the arms and everything you can see here. Wow, look at that. Okay. There's another one over here. Whoa. They have blocked. They have blocked, but this is usually, it was a hole here. So if you put the bomb inside here and then you can just launch itself, the mother itself. Look at that. The mother of Fort Jesus. That place is big. Big! So that place is very big. Look at Fort Jesus. Look at that. Look at that. It's big. It's tall. I mean tall. Even I can't reach it. Alright, let me show you about the arms over here. And then there's another one over here. Alright? Okay, so let me show you what they have done literally. They have blocked it, yeah? You see here, there used to be a hole. They block it. The reason why is because some people can put stones inside or some bomb inside and then they can just launch a bomb, which is not good. So this is basically a memorial commemorating the soldiers who passed away during that time of the colonial time, the 18th century. So this is the other section that I'm showing you about the commemoration. Look at that. So beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I like this. Look at that. Yeah, so it's a beautiful place, very peaceful, very quiet. If you want to just come and relax, you can come here and do it. So yeah, they say you need to keep the garden clean. People come here and they go do their own thing. So let me show you more. There's more. There is more. You don't believe? Let me show you. Look at that. Look at that. Sorry. See this. Look at that. 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 Look at that, how big it is. Oh my God. Kwenda au naona kila kitu.
Sasa hii unaitaje?
Hii ni boti kubwa. Watu wanapanda ndege how many $1,000? Woko Mombasa. Hapana. I'm taking this. Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. Oh. This was used by the boats. Ship anchor. I'm sitting on it. Oh my God. Oh shit. It's beautiful. This is in memory of 20,000 Polish refugees, families of soldiers, World War II ex-prisoners of Soviet gulags who found shelter in East and South Africa in the year of 1942 to 1952 after having been deported from their homes in Soviet-occupied Eastern Poland. Many of them arrived to Africa through the port of Mombasa. All right, guys. This is for Jesus. That is for Jesus. Wait, do you know how old that place is?
After I finished the vlogging for Jesus, I moved here just to represent the beach.
All right, so we are outside for Jesus. We are walking, and this is how it is. Look at that.
Something I've heard that Old Town is under the, is it the UN? And it calls a museum place. A place to be preserved and
So we are moving. We are going to the front of Jesus actually. This is how it looks like. We are walking. Walking. So they're being told Plani Oga for Mahdan. All right, so we just want to see. I wanted to see how it looks like. I haven't been for Jesus, the front of Jesus, but yeah. So let me show you. Now there it's like you unataka kucheza na maisha yako. Please. Huku kote kuna jana, huku kote huku. Ona huku. Kote inajaa. Sio ni hivyo. Sasa hivi viatu kama vingekuwa na grip, ningekuwa na teleze, yeah. Look at the ocean. So calm. It's so, yani inakudanganya unafikiri sisi ni iko karibu lakini hapo ukiangalia ni deep. Hapa ndio itwaje? Ship zile kubwa zinapita. It's so deep, usione hivyo. Mbona vile unaogopa wenyewe? It's so deep. And then if you don't know how to swim, you're in trouble.
For me, I don't know how to swim.
Even me, can't you see? Then you go very far.
For me, I don't know how to swim.
Matu unanidanganyisha kujua.
I don't know.
And you're very proudly saying it.
Yes, I have to say it. Why should I lie?
Warembo hamogopi maji jamani. Na vile kuna mvua. Usikii baridi.
Huku mchuke kuna tereza.
Be careful guys, eh?
Kama mtu aache nini?
Be careful, eh? Tembeni pole pole.
Oi.
Hujaniambia sendi huko kabisa. Nilikuwa nakwambia tu sura yako Jesus, sijakwambia nitakwenda huko. Now you know the Faiza what she can take and what she can't take. What? This is the face of Jesus. So ile beach, ile ni hotel ile. I No, is it why? No, it's not White Sands, but it's a hotel, a big one, 5-star. It's raining cat and dog. Yeah, you see that I'm standing here? It's raining cat and dog. I know somebody will be wondering, what do I mean? I mean, it's raining a lot actually. Yeah, so we are along the ocean. As you can see, this is the Indian Ocean. This is where the big ships go all the way to the fort, to the port of Mombasa. If they are going back to their home country, this is their main road. So you can look at the sea. It's very calm, but my God, that place is very deep. Oh my God, it's deep. It looks very calm, but it's very, very deep. That's the reason why I'm standing here. I give respect to the ocean. I respect the ocean because this ocean, yeah, give it the respect it deserves. Oh my God. All right. So this is the Fort Jesus, how it looks like. All right. The face of Mombasa, the Fort Jesus. It was built in 1849, 18th century. And it's still standing in the year 2024. So how many years are those? Woo! Mungu wangu sije kaanguka. Okay. Angalia kuweka vizuri kitu. Yeah. The first building ya Mombasa hapo inaribiwa hivi. Wapi na wapi? I mean for the old town. Kuna nyingine zimekuwa vizuri kwa ndani, usione hivi. Gani? Hivi. Waarabu wa matajiri eh? Maskini walikuwa naishi wapi? Maskini walikuwa naishi wapi? All right, so I'm being told the Arabs who are rich used to stay along this road. You see this old road? Yeah, all this, the old town area. You see, all this used to be the rich Arabs who used to stay here. Now, let me show you something which has really fascinated me. You see this, you see that, the door? This is a beautiful door. Look at the design. Look at that design. These are Arabs door. So this door, I'm being told, it has never been changed. It's like it's over 100 years old. Eh? More than 200. Oh, I'm being told this door, it's been more than 200 years old. You see this, the design, everything. This thing, originally it was put here and in awkward. Yeah, over 200 years. Look at that. And look at this design. Here is the design. Over 200 years. Look at that. Let me show you. Look at that. Woo. Sante. Wow. So let's continue walking along the Mombasa Old Town. So the whole place is very, very quiet. You don't see so many people up and down. Everything is very, very quiet. You can see very, very quiet. There are people. Today is Monday, so there are no people. Yeah. So all these are old buildings. So they're over 100 years old, these buildings. So what happens when you want to do like a renovation? You're not allowed to do any renovation. If you're going to do any renovation, you're supposed to follow the instructions of UNICEF. They usually give instruction if you're going to do any part of the renovation, yeah? Maintained. So most of these houses, they are over 100 years old. They were there during the 18th century, during the time for Jesus was being made, and they've been there up to now. So this is the year 2024. So can you do the calculation? They've been standing upright. So people are living in those houses, some of the houses, and one of the requirements is you're not supposed to make any renovation whatsoever. If you do any renovation, you have to get the green light from the people who are in charge of this old town maintenance and all the stuff, and then they'll give you the requirements on how to do your renovation. But at the end of the day, what they want is just to make sure the place is maintained or like the way it was during the days of 18th century. So what you see in this street is more or less how it used to be, but of course they've added some aspects here and there to show modernity. So let's proceed to this. All right, so this other house over here as I'm walking. All right, so this street, I don't know I'm sorry. Look at this door. Oh, 1915. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh my God, look at that door. Beautiful door, beautiful door. Oh my God, look at that. Look at this. The White House. Another old house over here. Oh. So we are still walking along the Mombasa old town. As you can see, the street, the buildings, they are all similar, different style, and I'm being told these are the Arabs who used to have money, used to stay along this street. My friend is up there. He's walking and he's like literally telling me, you know, I need to walk very fast. So let's walk, let's walk, let's walk. Look at that. Look at how close they are. We are going to see the ocean. Oh wow, there is an ocean. Oh wow, I didn't know. This is the old house. This is Mombasa Old Town Conservation Office for Jesus Museum. Okay, Leven House. This one, the steps. This house took the name of British ship which visited Mombasa. All right, so this is called the Leven House. This one, all of it. So originally it was named after a British ship that visited Mombasa in 1824. So they stayed here, and this is where they did their anti-slaving operation, where they are freeing the slaves. And this house originally was being owned by Said bin Sultan, ruler of Zanzibar at that time. So the Mazrui who ruled Mombasa autonomously between 1741 and 1837 invited the British ship to protect the citizens against the attack of the Omani fleet and so preserve their independence. In 1837, the Sultan of Zanzibar, Said Said, appropriated Leven House from Mazrui various missionary, Dr. Kraft in 1844, Revman, explorer, Barton speaking, and administrators. So they literally given this house. And this is what they are doing, the anti-slaving project, where they are freeing the slaves and all this stuff. So this is how the house looks like. It's big. It's really big. Oh, right now it's a Swahili restaurant specialized in Swahili cuisine. They cook Swahili for people, food. Anyway, let's go down there. We see how it looks like. So we're going to watch the ocean. Wow. Oh, it's beautiful. Tulia Backpackers Old Town. So people come here, they relax, look at the view, the ocean. Yeah, you can also go down there. I don't want to go down there, so yeah. It's beautiful, don't you agree? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going back. I love this view. I love the way they've kept this place. It's beautiful. So there are restaurants around this area right now. Some of the old houses have been turned to restaurants. Other people have moved in and they're staying as family. One thing I'll say is they have tried as best they can to maintain the houses in their originally form. So the difference is between the road we are walking on. You see, it has the maram and everything. Those days they didn't have that. They used to walk, you know, on mud soil. Yeah, that is the difference. But otherwise, like I say, these houses are just originally the way they were meant to during those days of 18th century. Look at this door. This door is over 100 years old. Look at that. I all these little zioni and they are very, very beautiful. Look at that door. This door is over 200 years old. Hii nyumba imeachwa, hii sijui na nani. Ilikuwa nyumba kina nani? Wale wameandika Mombasa Old Town. The map of Mombasa Old Town. Hii hapa. So we are at an abandoned house. They are doing a renovation. Huh? 1936.
It's under renovation.
Yeah, this house is under renovation. It was built 1936. Alright, so I'm still walking in the old town sector. This is the video. It's a long way actually. The old town of Mombasa. This is how it looks like. You see the streets, they are very, very narrow. Yeah, so these streets have been around for the last over 200 years old. And these houses have been around for over 200 years. This is Old Town. It's under the preservation of UNICEF. UNICEF or UNESCO? between the two. UNESCO, yeah, in environment. UNESCO, it's under UNESCO. The houses you see along this area, they're under preservation. You are supposed to live here. You're supposed to follow the instructions. You are not supposed to demolish any of the houses. If you do, you need to, and you want to like do a renovation, then you have to follow the instructions which will be given, the requirements, which is under UNESCO. So how old is Old Town? Old Town is over 200 years old. Is it the way it was originally? No, there are some changes here and there, but most of the houses, as you can see, are like the way they were those days. And do visitors come here? Yes. Are the locals so used to seeing visitors coming to Old Town just to, you know, take pictures and everything? They're so used to that. In fact, it's part of their life right now. And they see people taking pictures and they look at you like, okay, so you are a tourist, you're coming here, you're just walking and taking pictures. That's their daily life actually. So Monday to Monday, this place is usually packed with tourists. Today is Monday. It's, you see the way the streets are deserted. There's a reason why. Because it's been raining. Cats and dogs. When it rains in Mombasa, people don't like to walk up and down. People like to be inside their homes. That's the reason why you're not seeing so many people out there. But if the place, right now it has stopped raining, so very soon you'll see people moving up and down, just you know, going up and their business, and of course celebrating, having snacks. Usually around 4 you'll see so many people coming out of their homes to buy snacks, to enjoy themselves, to say hi to their friends. It's the culture of Mombasa. It's the culture of the Swahilis. It's how they normally are. All right, so now we are literally outside. Okay, so I'm still walking. All right, so it's a bit modernized, this area. It is Old Town, but this street has been modernized. If you go by the look of the streets, you can see the buildings, they're more modern and all the stuff. But yeah, let me ask this question. I'm being told this is part of Old Town, yeah? But the thing is, what I've noticed, the buildings here, they have been modernized, but still the streets, they recognize them as part of the Old Town. So this is literally Mombasa. The Mombasa used to be. It's a bit modern. The streets themselves are modern. You can see the houses from there at the back. They are modern. But one thing I'll tell you, the nature, the culture is still the same. It's still the same the way we were during the 18th century, where we like to go to the mosque, where we like to hang out with family, where we like to have snacks with family. The culture is still there, especially in the evening. You see people going up and down, trying to interact with family members and everything. So all this is part of Mombasa town. This is all part of the Old Town. End the video here. I've taken you around Mombasa, I've taken you around the Fort Jesus, I've taken you around the Old Town, and this is basically in a nutshell how Mombasa used to be. So guys, yes. Changes slowly but surely.
Kuna bahari.